some important questions to the universe. Probably even more to myself, I guess. Okay. Seriously, have you ever asked yourself something like, what exactly are memories? And what are they made of? Preserved feelings? Thoughts? Or clear images? What is the mind's eye? Can we actually see with it? How do I even know whether I can really see inner images? What is it like to see things that others can't see? The things only you can see in your head? My inner eye is blind. It always has been. So, was I or am I blind on the inside? What if I don't see remembered images? If I can only describe them? And what does that mean to me? What if nothing inside our minds is as normal as we used to think? We all live in our own realities. So, what if the picture is missing, and only the emotional information remains? Like, I know what happened, and I can tell stories about it. All the information, still there. What if we start asking ourselves questions like that? What does remembering actually feel like? Is it an active process, or do we passively flow through the movies playing in our minds? Do I actually have to think or feel to remember? And what do pictures and videos from my childhood bring up in me? They represent so many feelings from the past. But why do pictures bring up these strong emotions in me? They reflect my memories in stored images, real, visible. So I can grab and hold them right in front of my eyes. What if I can only hold on to these images with a little help from a camera? This is the only way. They become visible again. That probably explains the 569 million pictures of my dog, all shot by me. What does it mean when a memory simply fades? Does that mean it no longer exists as an image? Is that even possible? Did it ever exist as an inner picture? How do I experience memories? Visually, like a movie playing behind my eyes. More like blurry snapshots and thoughts. As pure language, in the form of words. Or is remembering just a warmed up emotion I can, or maybe even have to feel, again and again? Which memories are the most precious to me, and why actually? Some just fill my heart. Why do I struggle to remember faces? No shapes, no outlines. Not all memories are visual. But how much remains when the picture is literally gone? No one can see into someone else's mind, but we can try to dive into our own truth. How well do we know each other? What if we could share more of our inner worlds? I mean, that's where we spend most of our time. When I close my eyes, all I see is the back of my eyelids. Kind of foggy sunlight red, more gray in the absence of light. It's simply not possible to visually travel back in time, like most people normally do inside their heads. My inner eye is blind. Not a single picture available. A visual emptiness that shapes my view of this world. Aphantasia quietly questions your personal reality. It shows that imagination works without images. Invisible, metaphorical, yet completely real. But how do we remember? How can I miss something that isn't missing because it was never there before I mentioned it? Our inner experience might be the most intimate space for us. That vulnerability explains, in some way, why we don't share it naturally with each other. Because, in some way, all of us are searching for identity. In a world full of influences, differences, possibilities. In perception, in memory, in our personal growth and self-expression. But maybe it's exactly these inner differences what makes us able to connect in a deeper way than we realize. Seeing means understanding, right? And whatever we have seen or experienced becomes a memory, a smell, a sound, or a hug. It's like a faded echo of time that has already passed. Not visible, but there. Not visual, but rare. An abstract form of imagination, not absent, but without the image. Maybe we don't remember with the mind's eye, but with everything that's left. Memories carry emotions, felt but unseen. A familiar blurry place where I can trust information and emotion blindly. It's the inner monologue in which I find myself when I'm alone inside my head. In the inner space full of shapeless, unfiltered thoughts. Some spin uncontrollably, some reinvent themselves to create. I may not see anything in here, but this place is anything but empty. What do you see when you close your eyes?